it's the Chow Chinchows JoesphGames here, and welcome to week 3 of the King's Pokemon League Tag Team Turmoil Tournament. And this week, I am joined by Darude.
Hey guys, it's Darude Leaf Storm here, and I'm finally here to share my presence, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, we're now finally a true team.
Yay! The United Klinkdom is here, the full team. Now, this week we took on... Who did we take on again? Oh yeah, the evil Frenchmen. That's our team name.
It is. And
they have an interesting little team. They've brought with them this week are Incineroar, Aegislash, Uxie, Gliscor. What? I can't remember what the other... Drampa, and... What's the fairy again? Aromatisse, that's it. There we go. Just so weird that I don't remember them. This is like, you know, fairies that you don't remember. Anyway, what do you think of their team?
Honestly, most of what was really expected, to be honest. One thing that they didn't bring, which they brought in like the team matchup screen, was Mega Venusaur, which was quite a threat, and I was a bit confused why they didn't bring it in the 6. But Trick Room was something that was definitely a thing versus us, since we do have speedy threats like Darkrai and Infernape. So we kind of built a team that like it could deal without Trick Room on their team, but could also deal with Trick Room in case they brought it. So just to quickly run through their team, we had our Focus Sash Infernape, which is kind of our lead, with Darkrai. We have Fake Out, Encore, Flamethrower, and U-Turn. Honestly, this was kind of just a last minute member on the team, but yeah, let's hope maybe it can do something this week. First time bringing it. Then we got Darkrai with Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse, Sludge Bomb, and Protect with Dark and Z. Darkrai just kind of breaks their team pretty well, so yeah, and Darkrai is pretty strong. And then we have Tangrowth with Rocky and Z to kind of catch the Incineroar off guard, because we do struggle with Incineroar quite a bit. So we're rocking Rage Powder, Ancient Power, Protect, and Giga Drain. And then we have Electivire holding the Eye of Papa Berry, just because we didn't really have another item for it. With Follow Me, Ice Punch for Gliscor, Thunder Punch for main stab, and then Toxic just for things like Aromatisse and things like that. Just anything we can't really hit with our 2 stabs that well. And then we have Deoxys Defense with the Cassie Berry Mirror Coat in case Aegislash wanted to Shadow Ball into us, with Recover, Nightshade, and Taunt. And then we had Mega Steelix with Stomping Tantrum, Heavy Slam, Protect, and Ice Fang. A decent amount of speed for it, just for things like Aromatisse, Aegislash, and no speed Incineroar. I'm pretty sure we outsped as well. So yeah, that's our team for this week.
Yep. So let's get on with the battle then.
Yeah. So here we're gonna pretty much just lead with Infernape and Darkrai, because that was our 2 leads that we planned on in the first place. Our plan was this game to just basically try and set up with Darkrai as much as possible and just break things as fast as possible. So they're gonna lead with Aromatisse and Incineroar. And we were pretty fine with this lead, honestly. Like, we didn't really know, like, we kind of didn't know what to do, but we kind of had an idea. As we're going to fake out into Aromatisse, stopping it from hurting Darkrai, as they're going to fake out into Darkrai, so it's just kind of a...
Can't do anything battle.
No. And then we're going to swap out into Mega Steelix, because we knew that Incineroar wasn't going to go for a Fire-type move, and Aromatisse can't really touch Incineroar. And here we go for Encore, not knowing that Aromafail prevents that on Mega Steelix, but, you know, live and we learn. That's happened a lot this league, honestly, with a lot of people. Like, we've just been learning about a lot of things, like last week, Flower Veil, but...
That's sort of what happens when you get a bunch of singles peoples into a doubles format which they don't understand.
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, we see the trick room go up and we weren't surprised at all. But at the same time, we were just in call and we were just like, do we really care that much? Like, and here we had a plan. We basically knew that Aegislash was a threat, so we doubled into it this turn. Knowing that I can't really KO either mon since Infernape has Focus Sash and Megacetus is really bulky. And as you see, the Sacred Sword
did about half.
Yeah, but we are going to KO the Aegislash completely right back, so trade for trade. Not really a trade, but you know.
Crit did not matter one bit, by the way, guys. No. Crit did matter one bit.
No, not at all, especially since we were flamethrowing into it anyway. So in comes back the threat known as Incineroar, and this one's just a pain to deal with, honestly. Incineroar was so annoying to deal with. Same with Aromatisse, honestly. Like, Aromatisse was really scary this game for no reason. So here we're going to pull the switch into Deoxys. It didn't really have too much of a role this game, but we knew that we could take any hit that was coming our way, as we're also going to switch Infernape out into Tangrowth. So we aren't going to click any attacks this turn, as they're going to go for a Calm Mind, which is just deja vu of last week, a Calm Mind Fairy, but let's hope we don't get destroyed by Aromatisse, because that would be a bit embarrassing. So they're going to Flare Blitz into Deoxys, and that does an incredible amount, showing that they're very heavily attack invested. As Aromatisse is going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. It's going to do a tremendous amount to Tangrowth, as we're going to get knocked off on Deoxys, and that obviously is going to knock Deoxys out. So Deoxys did absolutely nothing this game, but we are able to get off the Rock King Z, Ancient Power, onto the Incineroar, and that is huge because Incineroar is such a big threat, and we're just going to chip it down as much as possible if it isn't Assault Vest, which we don't know its item at all so far. But yeah, let's hope it's not, because that would be great.
Somehow it still lives this. I don't know how, but somehow it lived it.
I know, it took like nothing from it, but yeah, we got it really low, and that's what we wanted, because like I said, like we said, Incineroar is just an incredible threat. So here, last in the Trick Room, we were just like, we're just going to double protect. There's no reason not to. Next turn, we're going to get a double kill if they decide to stay in. So that is perfect for us. They're going to Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't affect either of us, obviously.
And Incineroar tries to get out of here, but cannot because of our protects.
Nope. And now here, we have a very safe Heavy Slam into Aromatisse. And
they switch out into Uxie.
Yeah, I believe we Ancient Power into...
And Gliscor.
Yeah. So that was a nice switch by them, as we are going to get off the Ancient Power. If we got the boost, that would be incredible, and we'll be looking in a great spot, but obviously we don't. And we're going to get off this Max Attack Heavy Slam into Gliscor, and that does so much to Gliscor. But yeah, we're not looking too bad, as we are going to protect with Steelix.
This Gliscor set was actually, it started off kind of scary to start off with, but then as soon as I realised how much damage we were doing with Heavy Slam plus Giga Drain and stuff like that, it was just going to, we were just going to destroy it no matter what, really.
Yep, and we decided to go for Giga Drain this turn, as he goes for a Roost, so he loses.
Look at this damage.
And we nearly knocked it out. That was actually a roll to knock it out, depending on his investment. They were quite especially defensive, because otherwise it guaranteed knock that out. So yeah, as here, Gliscor's obviously going to protect because it's going to die if it doesn't. As Uxie's just spamming Psychic, like, and it's doing an incredible amount.
And that crit does matter.
Yeah, definitely, because we could have done a lot more with Tangrowth, like Rage Powder shenanigans and things like that. But we are going to get off a huge Heavy Slam into Uxie, and of course they have the Citrus Berry. So that actually puts them out of range for another Heavy Slam, which is incredibly annoying, but It's fine because we have young Electivire here, and because we know they do have quite a bit of defense, they most likely aren't rocking too much speed into the Gliscor, so we're going to Ice Punch into that, knock it out, and I think that's Electivire's, is that Electivire's first kill? It might be.
It's his first time in Sid, so it'd be his first kill.
Yeah, so there we go. Yuxi's going to go for Psychic, we're going to go for Heavy Slam into Yuxi, and just Mega Steelix is doing so much damage, honestly. It's done, like, already it's done so much damage this game. And we actually are surprised, like, Yuxi's just been spamming Psychic. We really thought a Trick Room would come out of Yuxi, but literally nothing. Like, I really thought Yuxi would be another Trick Roomer. I mean, maybe they had it, they just weren't clicking it, but I don't know why you wouldn't click it. Just strange. But yeah, they're going to protect with Aromatisse as we Thunder Punch into the Yuxi slot with Electivire, and that knocks out the Incineroar, giving Electivire another kill. Electivire was not meant to do this much work offensively this week at all, but, you know, it's doing its thing.
It's weird they switched out into Incineroar, because honestly the only thing I could think of was like another Intimidate to Mega Steelix, really.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I could think of.
That's what we were saying in Claw, like, the only reason they would make that play is so Aromatisse would live this Heavy Slam, which it does due to the Intimidate, but like, they stacked off Incineroar, which was still a huge threat, and even though it was really low, it was still a huge threat to our team. But yeah, and then they get up the Trick Room here, which is kind of like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a lost cause at this point, as Yuxi goes for Helping Hand, which is a cool little tech, as they are going to Dazzling Gleam into us. And we're going to Heavy Slam into the Yuxi slot, knock that out, Mega Steelix picking up a kill, I believe. Is that his first kill this? No, second kill this game. Yeah, so Mega Steelix in its first game, picking up 2 kills, 2 solid kills, as we're going to follow me with Electivire, just in case he wanted to go for a Him Power Fire into the Mega Steelix. It just goes for a Dazzling Gleam. Obviously it doesn't knock out Steelix, and it doesn't knock out Electivire either. So we're just gonna munch on that berry and get right back up. And then 50% just gonna destroy Aromatisse. Picking up its 3rd kill now.
And then finally they have the Dramper, which not really much of a threat since it's late game, but it could have been something.
Definitely. So we follow me with Electivire here because I'm pretty sure Trick Room is still up anyway, so just in case wanted to attack into Mega Steelix, as they click Hyper Voice and just destroy us. I'm not sure if that crit mattered or not due to it being spread, but it's not too much of a problem anyway. As you reveal Life Orb, and we go into Darkrai, and Infernape. So here we're just going to, I believe we're going to Fake Out and Dark Pulse.
That's what we tried to do, but it goes from that.
Yeah, which was fine anyway because we basically knew that we had this match shield because the Trick Room is now ended. And now we can finish off this game in style with the Darkinian Z Dark Pulse into the Dramper, and we were actually surprised. We thought the Dramper may live this with like just a little bit of health, but it actually just gets blown right away with this Z Dark Pulse. So Darkrai once again proving why it's such a powerhouse, and Mega Steelix put in the work this game.
Yeah, amazing. I was going to come through with a flamethrower, by the way.
Yeah. But yeah, we ended up picking up the win 2-0. So that was a good win for us. Honestly, very happy with how everyone performed this game, apart from the Octus. But the Octus didn't really have that much of a role this game from matchup. So, yeah, I mean, thoughts on the end of the game. We're not too sure why they swapped out Yuxi into Incineroar, because they could have gotten an extra Fake Out off if they would have stayed in. Yeah, and then swap. I just don't understand. It just that play just really bamboozled us, honestly. We were like,
Yeah.
what? But yeah, I think we had decent prep this game. Mega Steelix outspeeding every slow threat without Trick Room was amazing for us. And just the pure power of Steelix broke through loads of them on. Tangrowth defensively was nice this game. And Fernip didn't really do much, but fake out pressure was nice. I feel like the Via did far too much than it was meant to do. And yeah, that Z Ancient power from Tangrowth was... that honestly put us into the game, like, very early on, which...
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, we just needed that, because we didn't really have, like I said, we didn't really have a lot that broke through Incineroar that well. So yeah, that was a pretty good game. Any more thoughts on that game, Joe?
I do want to mention one thing before we send off this episode. Mega Steelix, we just bought this in this week. This was a week 3 this was a week 2 transaction that was bought in for its first match here this week here in week 3, and it has proved itself to be a valuable part of the team. And
definitely,
we didn't have a Mega to start off this draft.
No. I mean, it went 3-1 in his first game ever, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, it's weird because with these new mons that we're bringing in, like, for example, Florges had 1 game and it got 3 kills out of it. Snorlax has been to quite a few games, but in its... did we even send it out week 1? I can't remember. Did we send it out? I think we did, but it didn't really do much. It got blown away by Bulu. But yeah, like, Florges and Mega Steelix have just shown why they can't be underestimated. So yeah, any more thoughts, or?
No, I think we've pretty much covered it. If you guys have any thoughts or opinions on the team now that it is what it is, let us know in the comment section down below. We might still make some transactions. We still have some transactions we can make if we wanted to, but we'll keep our cards folded on those for the moment in time. And next week we take on the St. Louis Charizards, which should be an interesting little team, I think.
Yeah, they have a very not strange team. They have like quite a few VGC essentials, like Feeny, Kartana, Arcanine's a very scary core, but I think we could do something, but we'll have to see, and let's hope we can keep our winning streak up, as we're currently 3-0. Let's hope we can make that 4-0, and just carry on the season in great style.
Yep. So until next time, I am JoesphGames.
And I'm Darude Leaf Storm.
And the United Klinkdom. We'll see you again.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more videos. Also follow me on Twitter at JoesphGames, where you'll find out when I upload next. Also, if you want to see some more videos, there should be some in the top right and top left hand corner of this end card. So until next time, I'm JoesphGames and I am out. See you again.